Welcome to NCFCA competition. Are you ready? We sure are. Our team has been praying for each of you and all the many pieces that come together to achieve the NCFCA mission. To ensure that you are well prepared, our regional directors are going to highlight some important reminders.
As you prepare for upcoming tournaments, you'll want to be sure you're familiar with the rules and policies on the NCFCA website and the details on the information tab of the tournament registration page for each tournament. By now, you have likely completed your affiliation for the coming season. If not, you will want to do that right away so that you won't miss our weekly newsletters with important updates. Affiliation and account setup information is available on the Join Our League page of our website, and the Compete section in Tournament Prep FAQs will answer all of your questions about being ready to compete. Even if you have already affiliated, you'll want to review these pages and check your information.
While you are on the tournament registration page, be sure you have added all of your tournament participants. Each competitor must have at least one parent or alternate approved chaperone available to judge or serve in a staff role for the duration of each online or in-person tournament for which they are registered. For in-person tournaments, this designated adult must remain on the premises at all times. For online competition, they must be available to help and be contacted throughout each competition day. Parents, your responsibility at tournaments goes beyond being a chaperone. You are an important part of our volunteer team.
We truly need your help moment by moment throughout the tournament. As you encourage your children, give feedback in your club, and serve at tournaments, you help us apply our mission and values to competition. Please review the parent pages on our website to better understand how you contribute to our league in a special way. It may sound like a big commitment, but you will have fun. We are all in this together and we have resources to help you. Our tournament staff, from the tournament directors to judges, we're all volunteering their time to make this activity possible for our students, and we need you too. Even brand new parents must pitch in to serve as judges.
You will likely have the opportunity to judge all or most of our speech events several times throughout the season. Our speech judge training provides guidance on selecting a ballot for a competition room for up to 8 students in each round. Our ballot selection processes have been designed to show you the most suitable ballots first, so we encourage you to choose a ballot quickly. The information you provide us during check-in helps us to optimize the balance of our judge panels. In some tournaments, it may not be possible to avoid all conflicts. In general, we would simply ask you to avoid judging students you know well or have coached. Also, while we do not want you to judge the same prepared platform or interim speech more than once at a tournament, you may judge the same students in limited preparation speeches. And these are apologetics, impromptu, and extemporaneous. You can judge these events in more than one round because the speeches should be new each time. If you ever have a question about a ballot, please use the Contact Tournament Administration button on your dashboard to see judge support in the judge hospitality room at in-person tournaments.
Additionally, we randomly assign a parent as the head judge in each round, so you can expect to be assigned this role from time to time at tournaments. We have head judge instructions for each speech event, and as the head judge, we also ask you to familiarize yourself with the event rules. The resources you need are always at your fingertips on the website and tournament dashboard. You will also have the opportunity and will likely be needed as a debate judge. We highly recommend that you take time to watch both our team policy and our value debate training videos. In addition to preparing you to understand debate argumentation, these videos will also help you consider how our mission and values are reflected in the rounds you judge and in your feedback and decision. Again, if you have questions or concerns about anything that you see in a debate round, we ask you to bring your questions and concerns to our compliance team. You may also ask to see evidence that was presented in a round at a conclusion of a preliminary round by requesting up to 2 pieces of evidence from a team. If you would like to see additional evidence or have a request after an elimination round, you may use the Contact Tournament Administration button to request assistance from the compliance team.
We also need everyone, parents, coaches, and competitors, to help us invite volunteer community judges to join us for each tournament. Did you know that each competitor will receive ballots from at least 9 different judges for each speech event? We absolutely must have your help to fill the thousands of judge slots we need each season. Our website has the resources to help you invite your friends, neighbors, and family to come join us to judge at a tournament. No prior judging experience is required because we are training our competitors for real-world communication with real people. We have great resources to help both parents and community judges feel equipped. We know many of you may be attending with younger children, and we are pleased to offer junior activities at most of our tournaments. Children under 12 years old must be directly supervised when they are not participating in a tournament-sponsored junior event. If you believe you will have difficulty finding supervision for your younger students while you judge, please talk with your club leader for suggestions about other ways you can serve at the tournament to ensure your family volunteer commitment has been met.
Questions arising during competition can be directed to our compliance team via your tournament dashboard or in the judge hospitality room at in-person tournaments. We understand that some parents feel hesitant to ask questions or feel like they are getting students in trouble. This is an educational activity, and our goal regarding rule questions is to ensure fair competition and help students to learn and grow. Any application of penalties is to further those goals. Our compliance teams are trained to evaluate rules and communicate with students and their families in an encouraging way. Rule infractions and penalties are administered through our national adjudication team to ensure consistent application across the league and to identify areas for clarification and improvement in our materials and competition. We just ask that you bring the questions to us. Ignoring a potential issue can result in greater difficulty as competition progresses through the tournament and the season.
Parents, as you're working with your students to help them learn and succeed, it can be tempting to become a part of the action at tournaments. Please carefully consider where to draw the line between coaching and becoming a part of the competition. For the sake of maintaining fair competition and a constructive community, we ask that you keep your opinions about speeches, your debate flows, and your win-loss decisions and rankings confidential until after the tournament. If you are a parent of a debater, your student may bring questions or concerns to you about something that happens in a debate round. We also ask you to discuss the concern, compare it to the rules, and then contact compliance if you believe there is a potential rule violation. The debate prep videos and FAQs on the website can be helpful resources to prepare for debate and to consider sources of tension that inevitably arise in a competitive activity.
Just as athletes learn to play with the rules and boundaries of their game, our rules are there to help our competitors learn about fair play and boundaries. Competitors, please keep in mind that any question about a rule is simply a boundary check conducted by our team, not a judgment on your character or the character of anyone involved. Please be sure that you have reviewed all the rules for your events, including timekeeping rules, to ensure that you are staying within the bounds. We have also added speech event guidelines and FAQs on our website to help answer other questions that you might have and help you prepare for a great tournament experience. We also encourage you to send questions to speechcommittee@ncfca.org or debatecommittee@ncfca.org if a rule or its application seems unclear to you.
Our goal is to help students learn, grow, and continue in competition. In the rare event an issue cannot be resolved to allow for continued competition, please know the situation was thoroughly evaluated and the determination weighed carefully for fair and consistent competition. The compliance FAQs on our website may be helpful as you prayerfully consider difficulties that may arise in competition. As you prepare and pack for your upcoming tournaments, it is important for you to review all of our league policies found on the website, including our dress code policy. Please be sure to ask any questions you may have about appropriate attire before the tournament.
We take the safety of our tournament participants very seriously. NCFCA is committed to a safe environment to learn, grow, and to fellowship. We will work hard to ensure that everything we do encourages a positive and encouraging environment that is free of bullying, physical or verbal abuse, coercion, stalking, intimidation, verbal or sexual harassment, discrimination, or any other behavior that places oneself or the health and safety of others in jeopardy. We have a zero tolerance policy for any of these situations. Any observation of these behaviors should be reported to the safety coordinator immediately after ensuring safety of all persons.
Let's cover a few of our protocols to keep our tournament safe. First, attendees must wear a name tag while on site at any league event. Second, participants must observe our more than two rule. NCFCA parents and chaperones should not enter a competition room where there is only one student present. In the same manner, a student should not enter a competition room where there is only one non-family adult present. At online tournaments, students should not turn on cameras in a competition room until 2 or more participants are present. Competition room doors are to remain open unless there is a speaker speaking or there is a debate round in progress. Third, children under 12 years old must be directly supervised by their parent, guardian, a parent-designated adult, or designated older sibling when they are not participating in a tournament-sponsored junior event. And lastly, NCFCA participants must remain in areas of the facility designated for NCFCA use. Always remember, if an unsafe condition exists, immediate action should be taken to remove the students from harm and to notify tournament administration by contacting the nearest communications staff member.
If you'll be joining us for one of our online tournaments, be sure to review the guidelines for online tournaments on our website, as well as any event-specific rules that apply to online competition. Just like at an in-person tournament, specific details can be found on your affiliate dashboard and in the information section when you enter any tournament. All registered families will also receive details via email, so be sure to watch for those in the days leading up to competition. Online tournaments are the next best thing to being together in person, and you get to sleep in your own bed each night. Parents and competitors must still be available throughout the entire competition, and parents, we still need you to serve throughout the tournament as staff and judges.
We know you may have questions about how a tournament runs, how to know when to speak, what devices will work for judging, how to plan for visitors or young family members, what is a break announcement, and other important questions. The answers to many of these questions can be found on the tournament prep page of our website.
This can't be done without you. We look forward to seeing you at the next tournament as we join together to accomplish the mission of NCFCA to challenge and equip ambassadors for Christ to communicate truth with integrity and grace.